Hey YouTube, it's your girl Me-Anie here. Okay, I said I would never do this, but I'll do it today because I've been getting a couple questions about how I get my eyebrows to look the way they do. They're not done right now, so I'm gonna do a tutorial on my eyebrows. And it's just like any other tutorial you've seen on Facebook, on YouTube. Let me turn this down so you guys can turn it up and hear me better. It's just like any tutorial that you've seen on YouTube, where you get your eyeliner and your concealer and you just make that eyebrow that you want. It's all an illusion. My eyebrows are definitely an illusion. This is what my eyebrows look like normally, if you can see. This is what they look like. What you need basically is some kind of a eyeliner. You can use pencil, you can do a pot, a kohl liner, anything that you want to use. I prefer to use a cream liner. For me, this goes on very, very easily, and I'm able to control the width depending on what kind of application brush I use. Now, this one, I just lost. This one by Hip comes with a little brush. It looks like this. I have so many of them because I have at least 5 different eyeliners from them. And I'm just trying to find the right one because the brushes on them are all made a little bit different. They're supposed to be the same, but you know how everything is made differently. So you want to get a brush that's really, really stiff to help the application if you're going to use a cream liner. And I think I found the one that I use. This seems like it. So I have a cream liner in black. I always do that. And then you want to get a concealer. Doesn't really matter what kind of concealer you use. You can use a liquid, you can use a cream. I prefer cream because it sets easily. For concealer, I've used MAC before, the NW45 concealer. I've used Fashion Fair. Personally, this palette I ordered, this is kind of like the Coastal Scents one. You can order this one on eBay. It's much cheaper and have a variety of colors. So if you get this, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find your color match in here somewhere. And you want to use a shade that's lighter than your complexion, because what it is in the end is all an illusion that you have the perfect eye. Alright, so paint pot. And you make a harsh line to define your eyebrow. It's gonna look kind of like that. Now, no, I'll do one eyebrow full and then go back and do the other so you can see the difference. So I just do that. I put a line to the top and to the bottom. If you can see, there goes the line at the bottom, there goes the line at the top. And my eyebrows grow a little funny, so it's like really, really scattered right there. After that, I don't fill everything in along the side. I just scrape it along and make it a little bit darker. Some days I do, some days I don't. So that's that. That's the outline. And from there, this you want to keep covered because it'll dry out really fast. From there, I go into my concealer and I just pick a shade that's lighter than my actual complexion. That's what concealer is. And I just outline again on the outside of the my entire eyebrow. So hopefully you guys can see this. Alright, so now I'm just going to draw on the outside of my eyebrow. What you want your eyebrow to look like. As sharp as you can. So I did the top. I'm going to do the bottom. I'm sorry, like, you know, you guys know I'm not settled in my apartment as yet, so everything is still a little crazy. Okay, so as you guys can see, I made the outline underneath and above. This is like 8. Why is this fucking 8 minutes? gotta cut this down. So now I'm just going to brush alongside of the line that I made to take away some of the harshness. Do that to the top and the bottom. That's going to just make it a little bit more even. The harsh line is still going to be there, but not as harsh. So you're not going to be able to tell that I have eyeliner on, and that's what you want. You don't want people to know that you have eyeliner on your eyebrows. So now the lines are gone, and my eyebrows look fuller. Next step, good old fingers, and you just pull away from the concealer, pull it down on the bottom to help it blend. Just along the edges, because you want the concealer to stay in place, but you're going to blend it out so you can't see where the concealer begins. See that? So you do that to the top and the bottom. And hopefully the color isn't that far off where you can tell, oh my God, like she just drew on her whole damn eyebrow. So you just do that. And I normally, if I, depending on the concealer that I use that day, if I use too much or the consistency is too thick, I'll just get my bare concealer brush and work it in. But if you guys can see the difference between my eyebrows now, it's basically how it's done. So I'm going to do the other one now. And I'll show you still pics at the end. So once again, eyeliner pot. Dab off some of the black so it's not too concentrated on the brush. And just make define sharp lines under. Can you see that? Fucking birds. I hate birds. Under the eyebrow. And then above the eyebrow. So if you look really closely, you can see the line to the bottom right there and the line to the top. That bird don't shut the fuck up! So, see my lines? See, now this line right here was like, oh Jesus Lord, was like this one. So this one is blended in, this one is not, but it's the same harsh line. It's all about blending and making it disappear. Once again, concealer. This is why I don't do tutorials, because I'm not prepared. I'm sorry. Now to draw your outline with concealer. It doesn't always have to be perfect because you're going to blend that mascara, that concealer away anyhow. So as long as you have it sharp against the eyebrow and the lines that you made with the eyeliner, you'll be fine. So now, like I said, you just want to pull away. You can use your finger, you can use a concealer brush. I prefer my finger because I have more control. So I'm just pulling away the bottom of the concealer where the line was to make it blend in a lot better, and you can't really tell. See? How you doing? I hope this helped you guys. I know some people did it like on their channels, and for me, a lot of them were just a little bit too extreme. So the first one that I did, I softened the line first. This one, it really doesn't matter which method you use. If you soften the line before you put on the concealer, or you put on the concealer then you soften the line, it really doesn't matter because it's all going to result in the same thing in the end. It really is. It is a little bit easier if you do this first because you're not going to mess up the concealer. If you do this after, you have a chance of putting black onto the concealer. So that's pretty much it.